Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know?
Hey everyone, back for another movie review. Yes, we're going back to the indies. It's going to be a little bit until I get to like a major movie. So these are the movies that everyone thinks are going to get nominated for awards. I only felt slightly less disgusted than yesterday. So let's talk about this movie, Red Rocket.
When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign.
Red Rocket is directed by Baker, and it stars Simon Rex as a character named Mikey, who is a down-on-his-luck former porn star who has to go back to where he grew up, a small town in Texas called Texas City, redundant much, where he moves back in with his wife, and he tries to recover from everything he's lost. And this movie was doing pretty well for a while. Simon Rex as Mikey, the lead character, is pretty charismatic, and you kind of feel bad for him at first. This is a guy who you are literally dropped in as he's going back to his wife, begging to stay there, and he seems like a cool dude, but as he tries to repair his life, he tries to get jobs, he tries to repair his relationship with his wife. It's a really good cast, I have to say. I also do have to give a shout out to a woman by the name of Strawberry, played by Suzanne Sun. She's really sweet and likable. I'll get to that issue later on. But yeah, she's very good. And if you like the song Bye 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 by NSYNC, you will get at least 5 different versions of it in this song. You can tell this is an indie movie where they kind of like lean on shots a little bit too long for its own comfort. I thought the story was fine for the most part, as you see Mikey trying to repair his life and trying to get back. He ends up talking to old friends. Yes, he does get into a bad job, but he seems more or less likable. My problem with the movie is, slowly as the movie goes on, I really despised him as a character. Because you really see what he is. He's a manipulative con man who really doesn't care about anyone. Even the character of Strawberry, he really is just looking at her to use her. So he ends up like having this arc where it's like, okay, I don't know where he's at, but he's fallen on hard times. Okay, he's making friends with all these people, but you also realize slowly that he's manipulating everyone he's there, who he's being nice to. And then on top of it, he's a hypocrite because when he finds out someone is doing something wrong, he yells at them, he'll scream at them, he'll tell them how they're a bad person. Meanwhile, he's lying and manipulating them at the same time. So it kind of feels like as the movie got longer, I disliked him more and more. Also, let's get to the part of Mikey's relationship with Strawberry. Strawberry is a 17-year-old girl who will be 18 when he first meets up with her in 3 weeks. Yes, that does sound kind of gross for a they never specify his age, but I want to call him in his early 40s. Sleeping, and yes, they do bang in this movie. Hard. About a 40-year-old sleeping with a 17-year-old, but at least the movie does specify literally, because that's the whole point of it. Mikey jumps up and down and goes, yes, she's legal, which is, after yesterday's review, that might sound hypocritical, but yeah, she's legal. There is a very sweet but uncomfortable scene where Strawberry is playing, she's literally playing Bye 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 by NSYNC on this piano, and she's just playing it by herself and singing, and it sounded really good. I didn't even recognize the song. The movie also does end very abruptly, And I was like, wait, that's it? Did he have a stroke? What the hell just happened? And it does bookend the beginning and the end. I also found the ending to be a little bit too mean-spirited for me. If you see the movie, you'll understand. Yeah, even though it had a good performance, I don't think other than the main character, Mikey and Strawberry, I didn't think anybody else was really that great acting. Shot like an indie movie, there was nothing special about it. I could literally almost do the same thing with this camera. There's really no soundtrack to be talked of, there's no grand shots. I will say this, if you do see this movie, there's nudity. You see Mikey's junk a lot in this movie, including one close-up that I didn't understand why. I get he's a porn star, but he's supposedly a former porn star. So it didn't make any sense. This isn't Boogie Nights. I did enjoy the first half. I thought the second half really deconstructed the character, or showed us who the character really is, that it really made me dislike it, and I thought the ending was really mean-spirited. So I'm going to give Red Rocket a 6.2. Very uneven movie, but I get that's what the director was going for. And the abrupt ending just felt like, it left me flat. So Red Rocket is opening this weekend in theaters. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Until next time, hopefully it's something major. Bye.
Feeling me now. Don't you know